Our destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to the Providence Cup. Today we have a semi-final, our first of the two between the Jokerj refugees and the Formulads, Mika and Zebra, of course, playing in fun and observe a really good stand of players here today. Of course, Zebra, I've just moved the overlay by accident. What a start that is. But yeah, Zebra, having a really good tournament at the start of RR9, and Miki, has also rapidly improved recently as well. And we have a nice map pool today, starting things off in Miami. Of course, the format is still the same as the quarterfinals. Both players, first six still, both players will have to complete one of the respective spins before they can press it finish. So there'll be two spins on screen. The players can choose which one they do, but they'll have to do. But both the team will have to finish both spins to win the map, of course. And this is the semi-final. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I can't do anything about missing the profile pictures. I would, but I can't. But yeah, it's semi-final, of course. The loser will go to the third place playoff game. But I know there's a situation with Jokerj refugees where unfortunate events could occur, they can't play and etc. But hopefully we can all schedule the games before they have to stop playing. And yeah, our first two spins will arrive, and it will be Sierra Knox, loud sniper rifle as a suit, and next snap street musician for Robert Knox, and amputation knife waiter for Sierra, and explosion accident medic for Robbie. Oh, I can't lie, that top spin's pretty quick. That top spin. Well, that's quick.
You do the suit spin.
They are quick spins respectively. So yeah, we see Observer straight away opting for the standard default start. So would opt for him going with that initial first spin there. Mika as well going for that top spin as well. So it'll be even fun, and Zebra doing that bottom one, and which is respectively just as easy.
I just really don't know. Yeah, or you can shoot the car. I think that's like.
Well, I scheduled a roulette game this morning. Hit maps cooked up and a proper disgusting spin.
Bring a sniper with a shot,
And yet,
so
this is what we get
get
in the semi-finals.
But just get the shots right. And
For the Providence Cup, of course, hit maps decides them all. And if it opts for that, even fun starting as the medic. So we would typically see a white start normally, but we'll go for the amputation knife early on here, which is illegal to carry in the med disguise. I don't know. Make of that what you will. And Mika starting as Dolphin Fountain, Observer starting main here, and Zerun starting wait, so we're seeing 4 different starting locations on Miami. That's crazy. And he will start in he will swap into the street musician disguise straight away. It will be interesting to see where the final Sierra kill is done, of course, and Observer taking out the cams here. We'll make it up to Robert Knox first, so we'll get that first kill down you would assume, and then carry on with a Sierra loud kill after that.
I guess you can get a feel of it, how the NPCs react, and if
In fun,
comes to
navigating his
shooting,
way
you
around the
already
Kronstadt
start.
paddock there. Let's grab the sugar and the freeway disguise, real good stuff from In fun. So basically, halfway done that with that Sierra kill. So it is for sure a really good start. Of course, the Robert kill you could say is a bit hard to grab the propane and get the propane up to Robert, but of course you can just shove it up your ass and climb up the pipe, which is fantastic. And
Makes sense.
yeah, what type of kills is Miami Sierra car kill?
If I do it,
With the sniper rifle kill, you're allowed just to shoot. You're allowed to shoot the car.
Yeah,
You're just
the
allowed to
street
shoot it.
position
Because for the
seems to
sniper
change
assassin
very
challenge, if you shoot Sierra's car, it still classifies. So yeah, I mean, we let that slide, and that's been since for ages. And of course,
Is it like
the
a Seeker, right?
RR3 record, I
Yeah, I think there's
think,
one
set by
Seeker.
Unini on this map, and it's
think
like the
it
longest
takes, like,
standing
a
RR
minute and a
record.
half to walk all the way up.
Of course, takes
So I'll
use
probably
of that
do
with the
it
sniper
by, like, the
Sierra kill and Zerun and in fun now, both in very similar positions, and in fun getting the peekaboo first off on Sierra, and has the amputation knife shortly behind. We'll hide the body while he waits for Sierra to route around here. Zerun missed the peekaboo the first. No, she did investigate it. So both players here on that bottom spin getting the kill done. Observer. With that first kill done also, we'll have to move his way around to the street musician Mika a bit behind, so to say, against Observer. But again, it's both players have to finish, of course, as in fun now. We'll go back to his
make sure nobody's entering.
Medic disguise here, and
Yeah.
didn't grab a propane. Oh, I struggle with that word for some reason. It doesn't grab a propane from the Kronstadt garage, of course, right next to where he kills Sierra. So the one that he grabs will be interesting to see, as Zerun in the Medic disguise has a propane flask
I got my
heading
suit.
towards Robert
Let's
here.
go, man.
Mika waiting for Robert to come outside after initiating the laptop lure. Observer has his suit back
There's one person
and will be
who's,
heading
like, looking
towards
at
the overpass,
So-
and I'm sure a sniper rifle is
it. Any
nearby
issues?
for that. Pretty simple Sierra kill. Has a trank as well, so it seems to safely knock out that race coordinator there, and yeah, I mean Observer
Not
very
Shoot
close to
from the bridge or
finishing
should I
here.
shoot from up
Has
top
he
and
left
then
his sniper? He's
up
left
through
his
the
sniper
window?
rifle here.
Who
Has he?
can't
Where's his
answer
sniper?
that for you.
Has he lost it? Has he
Whichever
taken
is
out
more
what?
convenient for you.
I think he's lost
Where-
the sniper, has he?
Oh my
I'd
god.
shoot. I'd shoot
I don't
bridge
know.
Where's my
because
sniper gun?
Observer, Observer, stop worrying me, man.
wow,
But in
No,
the
no,
meantime, Mika
I'm
does get the
like,
kill
why
off
not?
on to Robert here. So both players on that top
through the
spin
floor.
with that first kill down. Observer now trying to locate his sniper.
Oh,
And he
So
does
is it
go
in
for a
very
replay. No
far?
carry to
I
replay.
have the
So
briefcase
far
here,
in, you want to
doctor's
restart
kit. Just somehow
at the
attach
moment
it.
as Mika leaving his
Oh, I
suit
don't know.
right
It is
up
the
in the
floor below.
overpass. Real good,
You can
nice.
restart
That's
it.
real nice of Mika buffering his disguise
Well,
there,
that's
but
what it is.
we'll have this Sierra
Happy
kill
Jack
done
tried
shortly
to somehow
in
do
fun.
an
Knocking out the race coordinator as medic, moving
Just
up
somehow
to
do
Robert.
it.
The one
I
difference
don't
really
know.
between him and Zerun is the fact that in fun does not have a
Oh,
propane.
I'm
He
an
will
idiot.
move down the
Oh,
stairs. Of
that's
course,
right.
there is one
Okay.
just down here. So much more.
Then
There's a bit of
let's
time lost out really, but with that replan from
Agent CK
from
Butler,
Observer
agent,
now,
grab it.
not that bad for him. He can
If we
take his
can.
time because of course he has to wait for Observer to finish, and that's really
Started it,
unfortunate for
but
Observer,
you need all the items
losing
there. You
his
don't need gold, right?
propane in such fashion.
If I need a tank.
Zerun does get Trank off
That's a good
onto
point.
the guard there, and what's he going to do with this Robert? Because, you know, it is a loud kill for Robert, so it could be a bit interesting to see the approach for this, of course. And if that security room is all knocked out, you are just fine just to do the kill here, as he will get a knock off onto Robert's guard here. The other guard will be found also and has a breach for it. Very nice, and he will get a knock off onto the guard. That is lovely stuff from Zerun there. We'll drag Robert just out of the way here. Has a breacher as well for the propane. He will just move the propane ever so slightly here in fun.
But
We're very,
did
very
well
similar
for the
strats
hard
here.
part.
Has Robert approaching
Yeah.
also very soon.
It's so
So
annoying, though.
Zerun
It just
appears to be the first to
doesn't
finish
appear
here.
on the map.
Mika going up onto the roof of the
Stupid.
Kronstadt
Don't worry,
building.
sorry, I couldn't
We'll
help
grab
it either.
a loud sniper rifle. He has a lot of people knocked out, but hopefully we'll be fine with this
I
shot.
completely
Right in the
forgot
corner.
that I am.
All tucked
Because
in,
I
should
had
all be
no money
fine.
in a sniper rifle.
Zerun with that Robert kill down
Private window.
will be the first to finish here in fun. Short, a bit behind, but Mika now has Sierra approaching.
Hope for
Of course,
the
with the
best
Lancer,
case
can
case
slow
stuff,
down
which is
time
okay.
as he will let Sierra come round. Gunshot heard, however, and he does try and salvage the shot. He does get the shot off. Has to run to the exit here, just in case that shot has been heard. It will be investigated. But he should have enough time here to open the door with a shotgun. Nice bit of improvisation there, and he will get to the exit with green guns. And it will be the Jokerj refugees taking our first map of Miami there. A bit of panic for me at the end. That gunshot heard. You never want to be heard, but should have been fine really. Of course, you do sometimes get that gunshot heard anyways, but it's not always investigated, like the green shot on Berlin from the roof, for example. It's heard, but never investigated. But yeah, it's a very good start for the Jokerj refugees there. Our Sgáil will be our next map, and has... Oh, I got scared there. My OBS stopped working for a second. Oh, shit. And it stopped working. No, it hasn't? Oh, mate. Oh, no, this has got me on the edge of my seat. No. Please, OBS. Please. You can still hear me, yeah. This is OBS is just fucked over. Again, right, give me a moment. Oh, no, it's all gone. Yeah, we're all back. Good. Jesus Christ, OBS, man. It does my head in. It's a massive love-hate relationship, really, isn't it? With our OBS. But look, it's basically just you've had a black screen for the past 2-3 minutes, other than the Sgáil briefing. So you haven't missed out. You haven't missed out on much. Of course, we saw the ending of Miami there, and hopefully the Sgáil lives up to it. The Sgáil actually has grown on me a lot recently. I've actually turned to love Sgáil so much. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Language, mate, you don't know me. And yeah, the variation on Sgáil is just what makes it really great. The disguises also, there's not disguise where you use a mythic for on Sgáil. There just isn't. Which I just love, and it makes it really good and really fun to sit and watch. And Crudy, man, you're giving me 3 minutes. I respect that, Crudy. That's brilliant, fantastic. But yeah, it's all good now, and hopefully it sticks up for the rest of the cast. I mean, oh, it's had its issues before, but lately, every time you do an update, yeah, it just sticks your middle finger up and goes, yeah, I'm gonna update it, but I'm gonna get a shitter as it goes along. It just crashes. But I'm seeing the funny side of it at least. And that's what matters. And yeah, Sgáil, I've said it. I bloody love this map. It is so good. It is such an underrated, underused map, and it's actually, I think it's just realistically scary. If that all makes sense, of course. The amount of disguises, they're hard to learn as well. The isolations as well. You know, you have lots for Zoe, especially from the architect spawn. Or the custodian, you have the new emetic gas grenade, of course, which is such a great item on all the maps. Of course, likewise, you could use a phone or the gold bar. Then, of course, MOC with the chapel start, whatever. Likewise, it's just a pure seeker. And likewise, as a feast, you have your options, of course, gold bar or seeker straight away off the architect start, the peekaboo, the radio. There's just so much to do on Sgáil, lots of ways to approach spin. That'll be really interesting. And I would assume easily that we could see 4 different strats here, very easily. Just like we did on the Miami there, and wouldn't surprise me one bit, because that's just what Sgáil was like. So I'm gonna enjoy to see and break down and really analyze their approaches here, and that's gonna be really interesting to see, especially the fact that there's 2 different spins. Your teammates in your ear will be really interesting. See how their approach.
I don't mind it. Like, if I have to do it, of course I will. Obviously, it's not ideal, but if we have a choice and you don't mind doing that, then obviously feel free. But if there's a tougher spin, I don't mind doing loud.
Okay. Yeah. I think we'll see now. Anyways.
So yeah, our Sgáil spins will be coming now, and we will have Zoe Washington, Explosion, Accident as Jebediah Block, and the Saber as the guard for Sophia Washington. Hatchet is the entertainer for Zoe Washington, and Sophia Washington
Yeah,
killed with the
someone
electrocution
like
as Jebediah block. So
actually,
you get to see two Jebediahs.
constant
I like that.
above more.
I like a bit of Jebediah. Of course,
Okay.
we saw Sgáil played from Infun Observer, and
I know the
Infun
bottom one, but
had
it's
a
like super
lovely
available.
grab
Okay.
onto
I can
him.
catch it.
I want to see it again. I really want to see it again because it is so lovely. And actually, it's not that bad of a spinner at all. The hatchery a bit far out the way, of course, illegal to carry, but if you stash Hyperborean, you have a briefcase to put it in. So the spin itself actually is not that bad. That bottom one, I actually do like it. I want to see the approaches from it. I am seeing a lot of like the double things on this in this thing. Crudy's rigged it, man. I'm telling you. It's a double disguise, double kill condition, or what? But Observer here starting, getting a seeker off onto Zoe would straight away suggest that you would be doing that bottom spin. I highly doubt we'll see that top spin be done with this, and of course Observer can't run through here as the architect needs like a raider disguise, whatever.
Okay.
Mika going the chapel start, of course, doing the Kruger and hits a shot onto the stairs. Usually just use a sniper with the chapel, use a Seek 300 Ghost or reskin. It's just so much easier. There's an infant also starting architect here, and interesting, of course. A drive by on Zoe is always a good option. I ain't seen a drive by in a while. And infant also Seeker Zoe. So I don't know who's doing what. And yes, this is what we like from infant. The fire extinguisher, dropping it and blowing it up. We'll knock out these two architect members. You can run straight through here, and it panics Jebediah. But unfortunately, Infun doesn't have a trank, which I'm sure is in the Hyperborean room, and yeah, it is. So we'll have to go back and get that here, and yeah, really interesting start from both our players here. 3 different strats it looks like. Zero opting for the phone with Zoe there. It does get it off successfully. Mika over the chapel and does or just starts in chapel for a quick guard disguise. So it seems to be targeting that Sophia kill first. The saber, of course, is in the Constance Tower and in some glass somewhere. All I remember from the saber is I tried to grab it with a loud pistol and it didn't go well. So yeah, we're seeing a bit of replanning here from Infun. Spin, of course, probably dealing him with some issues here. Of course, I really do like that top spin and the bottom spin. I just like Sgáil, as Observer does make timing for the C shot onto Zoe here. Does get it off nice and carefully. Of course, you do have to knock out Zoe's garden. You can have some issues in terms of this bathroom where you have to leave her. Of course, you have to re-tuck her into a corner so she don't get seen while you leave. So yeah, real good stuff, and yeah, real good indeed. Is there a sink in that bathroom? What, the one that Sophia goes to right away? Then yes, there is. There is definitely one in there. I'd just like to say I really like the lockpick choice in Fun. Noticing that we'll probably get the hatchet, so he's definitely going for that bomb spin. It seems. Going for that hatchet. I like it. Using a crowbar, you can get seen sometimes from the people in the morning. Of course, having that lockpick allows you just to crouch there, so I really do like that. As he will also get a seeker off onto Sophia there, and yeah, indeed, very nice start from Infun. We'll grab his trank this time. So he missed out on last time. We'll run around here to grab the Jebediah block disguise after he does get a knockoff onto Sophia here.
I led past the raider to Jebediah block
Observer
as,
in the elite guard guys, of course, can't run anywhere. It's probably one of the best guys in the entire map, really. We'll be running up to Jebediah block now. Be interesting to see how he grabs it. Of course, typically we see what Infun did, or we see what Mika did with in terms of the peekaboo, which I really like the peekaboo for sure. So yeah, and I really do find it interesting with Mika and Zero not opting to go with a architect start. You can't drag Sophia. You won't see the clock look. So it'd be interesting to see their approach for that Sophia isolation and kill. Here's Observer with the Jebediah block disguise. We'll put out his taser here. So yeah, I was wrong about Infun. Doesn't have the lockpick for the hatchet as Observer now. With that, he's waiting. You're scaring me. Has he set up the wrong kill in the bathroom? Is that what he's done? Has the silly sausage done the wrong kill in the wrong bathroom? Is he? Oh, I respect that. Oh, no, he ain't. Where's his taser? Oh, he just never dropped it. Ooh, ooh. That's it's a bit of more running for Observer here, but not much time lost. Of course, as fun still trying to deal with this or set up these kills. He will get a knockoff onto Zoe's guard. So all in all, really good start from all four of our players here. Zeman with a car battery, and this is the issue. That will get hurt, so you have to knock out the raider that does investigate. Can be seen, unfortunately, for Zero. Isn't, as he will just drag him to the side here and take the Raiders' clothes, and you're on the wrong screen. Wow, Crudy. Wow. So yeah, Observer now does set up the Sophia kill and does detonate here, so that will be the first kill. Going to the second kill even. Going to Observer, of course. Mika has that Sophia kill straight away. The Saber as the guard. So just use that Jebediah's guys, I think. As we will see Zero drop a fart, a domestic gas device for Sophia. So we will be getting her in this bathroom here. Nice little change up for sure. And Mika swapping back into the Jebediah block disguise now. Would have to find a drive-by opportunity, perhaps. Sorry. Oh, my throat went. We'll find a drive-by opportunity perhaps on to Sophia. Zoe even. God. Get them mixed up all the time, don't we? It's the order, I'm telling you, it's the order of the targets on the thing. Zoe's the one on the bottom floors, but yeah, he's on the top. Come on, IOI, sort it out. That's what I expect in the next patch. Just swap around the targets, please. So yeah, in fun now. We'll get a knockoff onto this guard here. Not a guard we typically see grabbed, but you know, it does the job nevertheless. As he will have his guard disguise and perhaps a saber now. If he got it from where I think he has, and make them when. Yeah, I agree with that. Hello, I'm Sophia Washington. Feel free to kill me. No, but yeah. Mika, we'll just have to try and find a propane now, I would assume. Not MOC, of course, has a propane in there, in that room, but whether or not he'll go with that will be up to him here. The way he's going, the way he's moving would suggest not. But Observer now in the Entertainer will have to try and grab the hatchet here. Will successfully make his way down. Doesn't deal with the elite guard yet, which could be a bit of a weird decision here. And has no briefcase either for the hatchet, which could prove even more difficult. As you open the door, of course, will be a bit of impact notice, but can grab the hatchet now and just run back up the stairs to a bit of safety. And yeah, what is he going to do with these elite guards? Of course, has taunts, has tranks, etc. The Constant coming across now. Oh, we all love the Constant, don't we? What a hero. But yeah, really good stuff here from Observer. Has the hatchet now. What he needs is that final kill. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Mika as well with the propane is approaching Zoe now in a nice area. Where's Constant for Mika, of course. He would probably want to have that helicopter exit available, but unfortunately for him, Zoe has gone outside and we'll have to loot around quickly. We'll try and make her, but she's in a public area. That's going to be hard, and he might just opt for that MOC learn now. Running through the helipad building, helipad area. Should be fine. Observer now. We'll get a snail off onto both these two. Of course, the Constant will walk out and find them. So that will potentially be the helicopter exit lost for Observer. They do get knocked out here. We'll have to try and transport the hatchet all the way down to Zoe, which should be challenging without a briefcase, but more or less doable. So hopefully he does find one. Of course, these two will see him for a little bit, but not enough to make him go around, as he will leave the hatchet in this room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it super safe.
What's he going to do, Observer? Is he going to try and find his briefcase or what? So Constant will be coming out now. He will find the bodies. And yeah, the Constant's panicked. So the helicopter exit is pretty much gone and ripped from Mika. I missed it. Alright, it's huge for the Formulads here in Sgáil. That is massive for them. So, all that's not good really, is it? You don't want to rip that far into your spinning the Formulads now for a really nice big lead. Observer trying to throw the axe. The hatchet even all the way down, of course, will be heard by the Raiders here, but it should be able to just jump down and leave enough time. They won't investigate fully, of course, just hit side the wall. So it's all fine. As you see, another restart from Mika. Rune with also that Zoe kill remaining, has the hatchet. So likewise Observer in a very similar position now. We'll have to try and transport it around. He's trying to get it down the mall. That's an interesting decision. Don't see it often. Of course, with Zoe isolated where she is for Rooney would be a safe enough decision, you would say, as a Observer has the hatchet, has the entertainer in a close position, but getting it to Zoe is definitely going to be interesting here.
Spot.
We'll probably have to go grab disguise of some sort, but that will just add even more time. But fortunately with Mika's rip, he does have that time to play around with, but in his head he'll just be trying to go as quick as he can at this rate, just trying to force something to happen. As Zerun does get out of the morgue, does manage to run his way around to the exit here, very close, and Rune will be looking to be the first person to complete the map, complete the spin on both maps here, and it seems to be going that way. In fun, we'll place the we'll do a remote kill on Zoe here, has it all set up, so could potentially beat Zerun to an exit, weighing out these guards. Conversation. Will he get the kill now? We'll get the kill now, and it will kill him. What?
Fire extinguisher
unlucky.
also blew up.
What?
That's just
That
Don't
is
worry about that. Just head straight back in.
bollocks, is what I call that. Shandy, ow. Ow.
God damn.
That is sad,
Yeah,
man.
that's just something you can't think of until it happens.
Oh.
Don't worry about that at all.
So, yeah, Observer has even more time to play around with him now. Of course, he would have known that Infun was ripped. I'm sure Infun had a grand reaction to that.
Better match.
Unfortunately, I wasn't in the VC. I really wished I was now, but Observer has that kill, has the hatchet by Zoe. Will have to grab his entertainer again and come down. Zerun does finish. So Mika and Infun, a bit of a back and forth here, and you would say that bottom spin is the quicker one.
You have,
So,
no,
oh, is it? I don't
at
know.
least 5 minutes.
What one's the quicker one? That could be the difference here, of course. Mika and Infun will always be racing to finish.
True.
They're doing different spins, and it's just that
How do I get
thing
into
that
this back
we look at the
straight
in-game
away?
times from Rune and Observer.
That's when I go through the score.
Rune with an in-game time of 7
You
minutes,
won't be trespassing
Observer
through the door.
10 and a half. The difference is really showing here, and oh, they're doing the same. Don't listen to me. They're doing the same spin, guys. So yeah, Mika with a big lead here, but different strats. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. But Observer does have that final kill now. We'll swap back into the Architect, which is allowed out on the helipad.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
you
I don't know.
can order into
But the exit will be locked. Of course, the constant saw. The 2 snail guards, so not good at all for Observer here. We'll run to the exit now, and yeah, really good stuff. We'll up to this little security one. Of course, we'll be trespassing down here as the Architect, so we'll have to be a bit careful with these 2 event staff. We'll get lots of whoosh, not enough to... Is it enough to be investigated? No, it isn't, fortunately for him. Of course, there will be a commemorative token down here, which he could use, but we'll opt just to run through and out into this little security hub here. Observer wishing he had that token now just to throw. We'll have to wait patiently for this guy to turn around, which he does, and Observer will be our second player to finish now, and it will be Infun versus Mika, so to say, in this final spin. Infun now with the guard and the saber. Really nicely done for Infun. We'll have that first kill done in a very quick fashion, and we could see a drive-by. Just saying, it would be the quicker option. We'll be able to do the peekaboo onto Jebediah as well. So really, Infun's coming in here and just gain the lead on Mika instantly. Instantly, he's got the lead. So that is good to see, and of course, all you need after that is just a drive-by onto Zoe. Of course, can be hard to do. Infun with no way of getting a shot off to distract Jebediah. We'll have to use the letter opener here. Won't opt to run to Zoe Fia yet for that kill. We'll just get the Jebediah block disguise first. He will throw the letter opener. We'll stand up for a peekaboo off on to Jebediah. We'll point in Gumbo, of course. It is illegal to disguise carry gun, so won't make the peekaboo go any quicker, as he will get it off successfully here. And would he go? Would he get the Sophia kill in the meantime? Perhaps. I don't know. What's he going opt for? But Mika now has the breacher, which I would be assuming for, I don't know what, either the saber or the explosive weapon here. No kills done yet. Infun has basically half the spin done really now. We'll have more done very shortly. Mika with a bullet impact onto the glass there, but not the end of the world at all for him here, as he will have to try and find a different guard to grab with the panic that occurs, and you might already have one up there. I know Infant's made his way into the bathroom. We'll have that first kill down and has almost gained a big, nice lead on Mika here. Swap back into the Architect for an easier way back to Jebediah. Block disguise now, and we'll have that disguise very soon. And it's very impressive stuff from Infant this to catch up on Mika like he has. Who also now has that Sophia kill. But Infant with a nice lead, so to say. We'll just have to go and grab a propane now, which he might have done from the morgue, but won't opt to go with the one in the morgue there, and we'll try and go with a different one. And it'll be interesting to see because of how he ripped last time, will he go with the same thing or not? And that will be a really interesting decision here from Infant if he does just opt to go for a drive-by, Aero Sealer, the same thing or what.
Yeah, depending on where she is.
Yeah, I think with propane,
So for sure, going to be very interesting indeed. Mika does get the people off onto Jebediah successfully here, and will take his clothes, and Infant does grab a propane from the morgue here, going down the safer way for sure. We'll go back outside, trying to scout out where Zoe is. We'll have a recycling round very soon back to here, so it's hard to say who would you favour at the moment. You would say Infant because of the fact that he has that propane, but Mika has it as well. So, you know, it's going to be very interesting here, of course. The quickest kill could win here. Mika has Zoe in a nice-ish position. We'll have to bump her guard a little bit, perhaps, to try and make it easier. Of course, Constant will be panicked if he opts to do the kill here, so we'll have to go to a different exit. Bit of fun waiting for Zoe to come here, and it's getting to the wire with these two here, as Infant will opt to go with the kill now. We'll get a bump off onto Zoe's guard. We'll drop the propane and the breacher, and that will be that kill done for Infant. We'll run to that security exit, so it seemed like we saw from Observer. But Mika, that dialogue could cost him here. Of course, Infant not finished yet. Jebediah is also trespassing. No, he's not trespassing in this little area. I don't know about outside of here. And he isn't out, or he is out here, but the guard has a really nice cycle for Infant. The Formulads will be taking Sgáil from a clutch run from Infant. Very nicely done, catching up on that lead from Mika in very impressive fashion. He was unfortunately just got stuck with this Zoe kill here, and Formulads tying up the game 2-2 and 2. Very much appreciated points for them, but yeah, that's why we see, especially like Wilson Creek with Wayne Outmonin, you don't like dialogue in Hitman, and we've really seen that stuck Mika. You know, he triggered dialogue with her and Blake, and then her and Constant, just hasn't gone well for him at all, and that really summarised that Sgáil for him. Unfortunately, just the unfortunate moments cost him there. Likewise, Infant, who also had a very unfortunate but funny rip, and I'm sure we can laugh about it because he won the map here, and yeah, very nice stuff, of course. Our next map will be Mumbai, not a map we've seen often recently, and for good reason. We're not a lot of people are a fan of Mumbai. It's considered the worst of the big five. And we will take a quick break because I need one after that Sgáil, and we'll head to Mumbai afterwards.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai. the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
So yeah, welcome back here, of course, Mumbai, being on map 3. Oh, I love them words, map 3. It fills me with so much joy every time. And the fact that there's Mumbai has made it so much better for ourselves here in Formulads to tie the game 2-2 now. We did see a similar story in their quarter-final against the Improv Royalty. They did lose the first map, but came back to sweep the final 3 maps and take the win in that game, 3-2. So interesting to see 6-2 even, if similar things can follow now. And I'm sure they'll be hoping for that. But Jokerj Refugees, very good performance on that Sgáil, especially from Maroon, who's been really impressive today. But unfortunately for him, Mika just has had some really bad moments from the game. So has fallen a bit short of the mark and his own expectations. So it will be interesting to see what the approach is, who does the hardest spin or the supposed hardest spin. Of course, any spin can cause challenges, especially on the big 5, which Mumbai is one of. And it will be interesting to see what both players go for and the strategies. Of course, Skywalk so prominent, but if we do see it, it will be up to them here. And it's just that's just Mumbai, and it's just a bit of a meh map. It's just not that good, is it? It's just not that good. As we will see everyone pairing with the Skywalk. Wow, so original, isn't it, Mumbai? But you know, it has this nice touch to the skies and kill conditions. It can have its challenges, but also the Brickler. It's just so good. Yeah, we might see a dancer start. But then we'll just still see Brickler for Vanya anyways. Like, Vanya is equal Brickler. If I manage to see a Mumbai without Brickler, I'll be amazed. Okay, don't just okay, Mumbai shit. That's me complimenting Mumbai. It is. I'm only calling it shit. There you go. It is what it is, Fenium. Cry more. That's what I say. Cry more. Mumbai is crap in my honest opinion. I won't rate it as badly as Mendoza though. It is better than Mendoza. I can't lie. But anything is.
No harm in doing it. I don't mind the first loads, just gives me more time to think about.
So yeah, of course, it's just I've said all about Mumbai. We'll probably see a Skywalk start. I set the Maelstrom straight away, use the brick, knock out Vanya, snare off Darwood. Wow. I'm gonna throw map 3, then we'll lose Fenium. As our spins will come through, it will be full as a suit for Wazir Kale. Vanya Shah, full object as food vendor, Darwood Rangan, silver. Silver, god I can't read. Silent assault rifle as the Vanya servant. Wazir Kale, consume poison Taylor. Vanya Shah, sniper rifle as the painter. And save the Queen's Guard for Darwood. So we'll probably see Skywalk anyways. But we won't see the stand isolation off onto the Maelstrom. We will have to see the flag be used, of course, with the consume poison kill and the full kill. Vanya Shah, the fallen object, of course, the boat. But yeah, both spins. No Skywalk baby, it's full Maelstrom. Yeah, true. But it's Maelstrom full as a suit, so what are you losing out on, really? You just have to go up to the hill.
Yeah, I'm doing the consumed, yeah.
Okay.
Cage kill, please. I beg. Julia, if it was Vanya full object suit, I would actually go for that kill. That would be the most base thing ever.
I'm gonna go straight
going for the
Taylor,
cage kill. That would be so base if we see that. But I don't know if we will. That's the honest thing here. As a observer loads in as Skywalk. Zero planning for the Skywalk start. Mika opting for the dancer start, so it will seem that if he does go for the dancer start, he will be going for an early paint and grab perhaps, but of course we'll have a bit of tightness with the Wazir setup, but not that bad as a observer. Getting the Taylor here will also be going the bottom spin, so we have observer and Mika with that bottom spin in front, and the Zero going that top spin. Zero starting as the Chules, in front starting at the track, so 4 different starting occasions. It's nice. It's just like it's like Miami all over again. Unfortunately, you didn't see the same on Oh, what was the second? What was the previous map? Sgáil. Oh, God, have I already forgotten that? Sim Observer does have a quick telegrab here. It has put out his sniper rifle, which you won't need yet. As in fun now does open up that. Does open up the ladder for him to climb up to set up that Wazir kill very shortly. Exactly not the hardest of things to do, I say, in the Maelstrom up here, but it's just different. It's just different, and that's what we like on Mumbai. Something that's always different, and Mika as well doing something different. Will be opting for that painter grab right from the start, you would assume. Observer the Taylor will be running towards the hit as well. Going up this way, we don't see this way navigated for often, but it's always nice to see as he will make his way around now, get a knockout onto this thug, and it's just a simple poison of a glass. It will be interesting to see if he remembers the right one. Rune. He's knocked him off the wrong side, and that has resulted in a MTK on the lead actor, I think. Not something he would have wanted. Mika now getting not a psycho. God, corners of off onto the bodyguard here to get easy access to the painter. So it might be a bit tight with this Wazir time as Observer does poison the grass. Body found the motion. Okay. I thought it was just an MTK. But it was a body found. My bad. What do I know about this game, eh?
I don't exactly know how to change these skills.
I need to start paying attention. That is the most base thing I've ever had.
Oh, I see what you mean.
In fun, we'll get a peek onto the Maelstrom. Surely we'll crow, but we'll not pick open this door even for easy access into the Maelstrom. We'll get a knock off, and we'll have to drag him ever so slightly for a simple kill here. And that will be in fun. It could be the one with the first kill as Observer. It's just waiting for the Maelstrom to come along. Of course, has the kill set up, which he will be doing very shortly here. And might even start the Brickler in the meantime while he waits, of course. Can always just do that, of course. He ain't gonna get a disguise in the meantime, so there's no harm in doing that. He might wait for the kill, then grab the Vanya servant. Oh no, that's the wrong spin actually. Never mind. Grab the Queen's Guard even. Let's leave it there by Daru to stop running perhaps. But again, you have to go back to Vanya anyways, as Infun does have that first kill done. Very nicely done from Infun, as Observer will make his way round.
I have honestly no clue.
Where's he going now? Where's Observer going? Has he left this sniper right? No, he ain't. Of course he ain't. He's just grabbing a brick. Nice. Observer to get bricked up soon. Has it in his inventory now for the bricks. Or something we see softer than the Maelstrom kill. Hopefully will come through very shortly. As it was fun. A bit lost, but should all be fine very shortly, of course. We won't see the standard isolation of Vanya, and that's different. But I do rate this from Mika. He's running through Mumbai as the painter with the saber on his back. That is so nice. Of course, he needs it for the Darwood kill, so we'll be leaving it by the isolation place, so to say. That would make the most amount of sense here. But bro said brick. Funny. See, I made Zanaku laugh. That's the whole point. If I can get people laughing, I'll watch it more. See, it's just
how that is my idea of
people aren't on my level these days. But yeah, Rune.
How many steps does
made his way into the sewers here. We'll get a knockoff onto the fog or something. I don't know. Or is he just gonna wait for the Maelstrom to come down? Of course, he does route around this area. So perhaps we'll try and do this kill again off onto the Maelstrom, and here he comes. Made people laugh. Wow, sparkles! I can't wait to actually complete the map for each day. It's gonna happen. But yeah, Gregory Arthur is sick, but the Maelstrom is here. As he will coin lure him to the edge here for a good old kick off onto the Maelstrom. The elite thug still investigating, so a bit slower for his liking perhaps, and he will now try and get a push prompt off, but can't get one. Of course, the Holy Man still there, so he has to keep bumping the Maelstrom. He has now run through, and that's not good for Zero in here, of course. Thankfully for him, the thug is still panicked, and he just can't find a prompt off.
The body.
Unfortunately, but the lead actor now getting distracted by the coins. It hasn't gone well for Zero in here. It's just gonna keep bumping and bumping and bumping the Maelstrom.
I don't see it on the.
Unfortunately, him not going the best. As Observer now does have the Maelstrom killed. Had to tell this guy still. But again, not that bad, is it? In front gets red guns. Oh, game. That's harsh. In front with a rip. We'll have to go through that entire process again. It does give Zeman a nice lead. Does now get the Maelstrom kill off. So he technically has our third kill. Mika, the only one that has not got a kill left. But as the Barber will be running around soon. Of course, he will be going for that bottom spin alongside Observer. So in front of a bit of a job to do to catch up with Zeren here. So to say, he will come back round. He had a really nice dragon on infunded. So hopefully we'll see it pay off this time. But Mika and Rune have a big lead here. But I'd like to see the fallen object approach still. Because of course the food vendor will be there, so if you start the bricklayer or do the Darwood isolation as so standard, that Vanya kill will be done straight away. So actually that top spin ain't that bad really, just the Vanya shared servant disguise could be a bit icky perhaps, but other than that ain't the worst of things in for now. Make his way up onto the rooftop and raise the flag again to get the Maelstrom up onto the hill here. Will be a bit of impact, but can just run down here. Scotch free and jump back down to ground level. Mika has the kill set up. The Maelstrom will drink. He's in the wrong disguise. He's in the wrong disguise. Oh no, Mika, you fool. Oh no. What's... Oh, is he... Did he not get time? Did he not poison it in time? Okay, so... Oh, he didn't poison it. That is... Pog strats from Mika. I don't know what he's doing now, because I think he's missed the timing on the poison, but he's just trying to salvage it here, which he is doing a good job of, as the Maelstrom now stand up and... What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, got downward.
What is this man doing? Honestly, if I was Mika, I'd just track him and then do a distraction to get him found again. Perhaps that's the way forward here, getting them both found. A peekaboo here. He will investigate and he will be found by the Maelstrom. He will drop down. Crime notice perhaps, and this will be a restart coming through from Mika. I blame Zykel. We said Mika clutch, then he ripped, and that wasn't very Mika clutch. So we all blame Zykel in this situation. The man of the cursed man, so to say, isn't he? Zykel is, and in fun with that first kill off again. We'll try and navigate his way around to the Vanya 7 again, perhaps, and get that Darwood kill down. And okay, he's like, okay, Sparkles. I see how it is, Sparkles. I see how it is. Zykel literally said meek clutch, yeah, and I get the blame. Okay, sure thing. I said it's basically a rip, so I was just saying it how it was, and he's still getting the barber. Has he not realised that? Unfortunately for him, because he didn't get the kill, yeah, there was no way of being shown that, and Kree is not able to tell him that. Unfortunately for Mika, we'll try and do this kill again, so another restart coming soon from Mika, sadly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the fact that
he changed up the strat. We're seeing Skywalk, woo! Such a fun map.
Lucky.
He does have Zero now, has the Vanya 7 Scouts, cause that door reload, so you have to all drop down into the sewer, or just grab the crowbar here, shut the door, and open it up, and yeah, good progress on both players. In fun as well, infiltrating the train yard here. We'll knock out this green. We don't see this often, do we? It's great to see, and if he had a food vendor, I'd rate it if he just went and got the kill in here.
If you're not sure, just never assume.
Soldier Boy Tim,
yeah,
disguise, but yeah, he'd have to get the kill first. We can't do anything, yeah. And hopefully he realises before he gets the kill, but he will be opting just to set up the kill first straight away. Which the flag is automatically raised around the 150 mark from the Skywalk start anyways. But he's in the wrong disguise. But does poison the right glass, which is good to see, does poison the right glass. As Zerin will be running around as the Vanya 7 now. Did he do the brick lure? Did he actually put the brick in the thingy? I don't think he has. Of course, that will be the fallen object, which he will use the brick lure. It can be a bit close to Darwood isolation, but if he is fine, just to do so, will be fine to do so. Mika knocking out both these thugs up here to perhaps raise the flag on his own, but of course they would have raised them anyways in like 2 seconds, so he just gets a bit of XP for the silent takedown, doesn't he? As he will raise the flag here, and the Maelstrom will come up shortly. But for Mika, he's still in the wrong disguise. He will get the kill wrong and have to have another restart. As Infun does have the Vanya 7 disguise here, and will make his way out and move on to the Darwood isolation very shortly for that kill. As he will make his way now round this area. even then, I would not be surprised if we can still perhaps see a knockout onto Rima and the two guards. Should he get based on the fact that it would make that full object kill a lot easier, a lot safer. For in fun, of course, you wouldn't have to worry about them not being around the area when doing the Vanya kill and the Darude kill. So that would be a nice decision. Of course, the food vendor, you do knock out with that kill anyways, so again, it's not that bad at all. Yeah, I agree. Observer is living life on the edge here, sorry to say. Have to try and. Oh, why is he going there with the saber? Just leave it. Oh, he's exiting. A bit of whoosh, but does manage to get out just safe and fine here. I'm sure his sniper rifle is by Vanya. Of course, the Queen's Guard right by Randy. So yeah, like Observer, not much that can go wrong. And has he lost his sniper again? Oh, don't say he's lost his sniper again. This is Miami all over again, isn't it?
I think just.
But yeah, in for fun, waiting for Dawood to come around here. We do see Vanya approach the boat for Zero in here. Has a knockout onto one of the food vendors already. We'll have to distract one here to come around and get a full knockout.
This food vendor, no? It's just so shitty, and I don't have calmers already.
So yeah, of course there is still sniper rifles, as Chris says. There is the Kashmirian sniper, which you can use, but of course sniper rifle unfortunately is illegal in any disguise. Infun does knock out one of the many food vendors around here. Daru does get distracted here, all the guards get knocked out. We'll have to be a bit careful with that thug. And he is just fine with it here. We'll pull out his oh, he's got red guns. I beg that from Dawood. We'll swap into the food vendor now. So we'll opt to get this kill first and not the Dawood one. Interesting decision considering it was right there and he had the disguise. We'll pull out the assault rifle. Lots of bush coming through from Rune. Doing a nice tactic there. Dropping the assault rifle. We'll get the kill off onto Vanya. But at impact notice, we'll have to be careful here with the bodies left around. We'll pick up his back. We'll pick his assault rifle back up here and has to be quick. Whoosh coming through. Whoosh coming through. We'll put it back into his briefcase just in time. Hopefully the body there is enough to distract them as he will run back around. We'll swap into his thing, but Darby's body is found. That will be a restart from Rune, and that's where we talked about having that having everyone isolated beforehand would be pivotal and knocking them out. As Infam will now also get the kill off onto Vanya beforehand as soon as she gets there. So that's nice to see from Infam. Here's the assault rifle back into his inventory now as he will rush over to try and get the Dawood isolation off. The difference already, we like this from the pair of them as Observer has that Dawood kill down now. Yeah, he has to just run over here in front, dragging up the body even more for this food vendor just in case anything happen really in this area as he will be patient with Dawood. And where is Dawood? He's approaching rapidly. He's approaching very quickly. In front here, we'll swap back up into the mansion. The Vanya servant disguise here, and this is going to be very interesting. The guard coming down stairs goes down the other stairs. Thankfully for him, fun there. No rip yet. This body is causing him a lot of issues, and unfortunately for him, not much he can do. There's a Observer waiting patiently. I'm sure he's just listening to what Infun has to say. We'll get this final kill down onto Vanya now. Still has red guns, but we'll be fine here, and hopefully gets the green guns back upon the kill. But yeah, this is a very intense moment.
What the fuck? That was going back already.
He probably saw Vanya.
Yeah, Mika,
Okay,
yeah, he got the wrong thing from Maelstrom. That's a shame. Hopefully he rises soon because that's very unfortunate. But Observer does get the kill off for Vanya there. We'll drop the sniper rifle. Has only one coin, so can't exit Tok Tok, but has the exit right by. So yeah, I'll message him as well, Crudy. I'll ping him and ping him and ping him.
So you're in Vanya servant.
I'll message Rune as well.
Try get into the facility and go up the elevator and wait for him to get there.
Let's all message Mika. Let's play a game of who can piss off Mika the most. No, I'm joking. Don't do that.
I'll open up your stream fully. You don't. I think you had cams, didn't you? Yeah, you had cams taken care of.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Observer
but the
is our
lady-
first
like,
finish
I
here, and
think
it's fun
it's
having to go into them
functions to-
into the
Oh,
tower
sorry,
now
sorry.
to try and get this Darbu kill off. Not something we see often. As in fun now, we'll try his best to do something here. We'll have to unpack his briefcase with his assault rifle, and this is going to be interesting, of course, with Mika having to restart soon and Rune's recent resets.
Peeks out above you.
He will have lots of time to play around with, but
yeah,
only
keep-
12 minutes left on the
keep
spin.
looking for him.
You know, look at his in-game time. Only getting towards the time where
Yeah.
if he rips, it could be over, and
Just don't even
Sparkles,
test him.
the map free curse in,
Sounds so
in terms of
below
me
you, so
could
you
still
shouldn't
live
do
on
well.
even in my cast, and I'll
My
dream
first
I'll have a nightmare
instinct
about it every
was,
night until I
no,
finally win
paint
one.
alert takes so long.
Wait, where are you getting off this
But
one?
yeah, this is going to be very
you're
interesting to
doing
see what
this-
Infun does. Of course, it is still possible, of course,
I
to
just
isolate
want to keep-
uh,
I've not seen- I don't
Darude
really-
in here. It's just a lot harder than the barge and that. So yeah, and we did still see the Brickler, but yeah, basically you have to do it anyways, didn't
Darude
we?
is-
You basically have to.
Yeah,
Miko, he's still playing. He's still playing. The more he goes on,
Easy.
the worse it gets for him. Less time to play around with
Oh, I
Infun.
hate that always.
Does
luckily
knock
it's
out a bodyguard now.
set like
Um,
this.
Will he swap into one? I don't know. Up to
You
him.
could change disguise if he's isolated.
And yeah, I'll give a
Mhm.
message to Rune as well, just in
Yeah, it
case.
should
Just
be
in
fine.
case.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do I have? I have at least one iron. Not much more. Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah.
so I do need this floor.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget the guy. Okay. Nice.
I
Yeah,
have
you're
no
really
idea
good
this would. Yeah.
I was just worried about the door. And
Tower
he
is so
somehow
fucking
see the guy
base. Yeah,
and
that
the
is
door was
true.
open.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's a common Zarnical W, that is. As
You
he will
could
be
even,
working his way up
if you
here and
wanted to,
isolating
you could
the
take
knocking
two
out everyone in this
rockets and
tower
do
here as
four
Mika will get
guards with you.
knockouts onto
Once he arrives here,
Vanya's.
if you don't have
Ream
fire,
of
you can have-
Vanya's
I don't know
guards.
how it could
And,
report it to it. Yeah, he
I
could
mean,
report
I'm
it to
sure
it
you
if
can
guys
just
does
jump in there
anything.
chat really to tell him. There's nothing wrong with that in
Okay,
my
alright.
opinion. But do what you do. If they haven't
not
responded to
sure
me, it's
about
their own
that,
problem. But
this is
Mika
my
with the
chance.
sniper rifle kill. We'll be
You
getting
know
this
that-
second kill,
No,
but
he comes over here. Yeah, you should be okay.
you have to restart. He didn't do the
I
Maelstrom
have
one
one
properly.
iron.
We'll take
Do you want me to
some
hop
time.
into there? No, I don't want to because
I'll
of
be looking on
Discord being
actual
weird.
time to spin 10 minutes.
But yeah, hopefully he realizes very soon because the more time he wastes here, but you know, in fun is close to the finish or is nearly close to the finish. Of course, hasn't finished yet, and that will be his next step here, just to try and finally get this Maelstrom kill down. The Maelstrom, the Darude kill here. And Mumbai proved to be a bit challenging. Even with spins that potentially be seen as like easier, perhaps.
I don't know.
It's
you
still
know, one of them
causing
joined.
some
one of
issues,
them
and that's what
joined.
we expected really with
I'm so sorry.
with these spins, and
I
hopefully
think- I don't
Infun's
know.
able to do something
Somebody
here.
haven't knocked out already. I thought it was
As
that
he
guy
will
who
now
knocked
be
out.
grabbing a
He
mansion.
joins.
Why I keep saying mansion, man? Vanya servant
Let's take
disguise
this.
here. Mika will have Darude approaching shortly, but unfortunately for him,
With that guard, and then he'll walk over here.
Yeah,
we're at
I
the
would like
time.
to hear about the match
Mika can't
results,
finish.
or-
Mika
Oh,
just
it's
can't
Thursday.
finish. We've got 9 minutes 40 left, and he's 10 minutes 40 into a legitimate spin, which has to
Hey, waiting,
restart.
but
So Mika is out of it.
I think
So,
it's
as long as
Darude
Infun finishes,
alone and one
that's
guard
all yes,
comes,
all Infun has to
not
do
Darude
do
the guard.
is finish. And that, in however long that
I
takes.
think yeah, that would
Because
also
Zirin
be
and Mika
and then there's a
both
chance
have
that
to win
second
for it to be a
one
map win.
based on a convo.
So if
around
Mika
him.
can't finish, which he
So I think
can't,
that's the guy you knocked out.
it will be a restart from Mika here as he
he
will
might
run
not
to the exit. But
entirely
unfortunately for
convo,
him,
Hmm.
lovely strat, but not
should
the
have
right
as well.
kill for
Yeah,
the
I think
Should have
Maelstrom.
used the generator like several times because I
And
would have
yeah, a
been
bit of
dirty.
trouble for Mika there coming through at the
Be
end as
careful,
Darude
because
will be
these two
approaching
can-
finally
you'd have to allow
for
that late.
Infun here. Has plenty of
Knock him
bodyguards
out
knocked
late.
out here, and
Yeah, just make sure no
we'll
one
be having
sees you
another
knocking
one
him
here,
out
and
from,
it is the
like,
most
behind.
base thing
There's
ever,
some weird angles. This
having
guy
this
across the way.
having this tower kill. Not something we see often at all on this map. So yeah, Miko with the finish
Go
line.
around behind,
Hopefully
knock him out.
seen the message. I'm just waiting for
Careful
that
with that one,
fuck
I'm
response
looking
to
up.
something
Yeah, I
as a
think I
sign
only
of that
have
he has
one
seen it. And
step.
hopefully with this
Yeah, I think
replan,
we
he will
can
be going back in and
No,
just
you
trying to
can
do as spin as
okay,
quick as he
you
can,
can.
which he has to do, as Infun will get a knockoff onto the bodyguard by Darude. Thankfully, not shooting him in the head in this disguise.
Let's move
That
him
wouldn't be
out of the way
wouldn't
and
be the
hopefully
best.
we'll be fine.
But we'll have this Vanya servant disguise very nearby for him to swap into. Then of course kill
I don't really know
Darude.
if you should come over.
Darude in has a box here, which you can. Which is already fill up now, I think.
Uh,
But yeah, the Vanya Servant
Silent the Vanya Servant.
just out here now,
Yeah.
and he will be able to get this kill down in
And
front,
then
close
into
to
the
the
safe
exit
space.
here. Just has to find a way to
Yeah.
get out. Of course, bodyguard guys is right here for him to grab. He can go right down the elevator shaft if he wanted to
Okay,
here.
bomb
And I'm
stage
sure
for
there's
them,
taxi exits, there's the proximity exits close
Can
by.
go style.
In
There.
front,
Let's
just
pay attention.
requires an
They're
exit now. And he
close.
already has camera boxes taken
Right,
out, so you don't have to
don't
worry about that
fix
one
it.
cam outside, which can cause problems.
They're fine.
The woman does move past, so he can't get seen in the elevator shaft and does come down and through.
It's going
Here
main.
in front, runs to the exit. The Formulads will be taking Mumbai here as Miku does load back in. Unfortunately for him, it is too late as in front runs towards the exit here. Will be taking Mumbai for the Formulads and extending their lead. 4-2 going into our map 4.
I gained 30 meters.
Very nice one from him. Fun. Nice adaptation as well, realising that he had missed that Dawu kill. And did actually just then opt to go over afterwards. Does bump into the food vendor here, so can't go to the exit just yet today. And I'll see even further. Just a couple of extra seconds here as Infun will finish now, and Formula's definitely getting that lead after a bit of shitassery
Yeah, I had
from the food vendor, and
Jeez, so
yeah, looking good
Nice.
for Formulads here, solid on Mumbai there, carry on that momentum from Sgáil, and hopefully they can carry that on into Sapienza here, which will be our map 4. So we'll take a short break here before embarking on potentially our final map.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the coastal town of Sapienza, also known as the Jewel of the Amalfi Coast. Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso, a brilliant but troubled bioengineer employed by the Ether Biotech Corporation. Renowned for his early stem cell research, Caruso is now reportedly working on a far more disturbing project, a DNA-specific virus able to infect anyone, anywhere in the world. Imagine a bullet, fired in any direction, passing through countless bodies without inflicting harm, invisible and undetectable until it strikes its target. A world of armchair assassins killing with impunity. This is what awaits us, unless Caruso is stopped. Our client, one of Ether's major private stockholders, wants the project cancelled on ethical grounds, but without destroying the company in the process. She has asked us to eliminate Silvio Caruso and destroy the yet unfinished virus prototype. You will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca DeSantis, a high-level Ether employee and cutthroat corporate climber who holds intimate knowledge of Caruso's research and could potentially carry on in his place. This is no ordinary contract, 47. Caruso's virus is a serious threat to our craft and trade, not to mention our core ideals. So failure is not an option. I'll leave you to prepare.
Yes, hello and welcome back, of course, Sapienza. We'll be on map 4 here, everyone loves it, don't we? We all love a bit of Sapienza, and it's just a nice map, isn't it? Like, we see the same thing all over the time, the targets, but we still love it. You know, it's like Mendoza, really. We see the same shit all the time. Most of the guys use a fucking emetic, but we just like Sapienza, and we despise Mendoza, because Mendoza can go fuck itself sometimes. No, it's been kind of yeah, well, you'd be surprised to see me in a map 3 Sparkles. Just you wait, I'll show you how to do a 10-minute spin in Hokkaido. But yeah, we shouldn't see a 10-minute spin in Sapienza, though. It could be doable with potentially like a battle axe street performer, an old axe cyclist, or something along those lines, which is just pure bullshit. It could be possible, but I don't think we will see it. In terms of RTA, perhaps, of course, Sapienza is a map you can rip, and good old words of Mando. It is a map you can lose, so might be fine. Church Staff and Bohemian, yeah, they're free, bro. Church Staff is just fucking free. Bohemian is just your start tower, isn't it? You see Bohemian, you just start tower. That's what it is. See the hippie and think, oh, I know where to start. Unfortunately, you can't boost. If you could boost in Sapienza, that would be the most based thing ever. Be able to stair boost to get to Silvio first cycle before frying. That'd be so good if you could boost, and I think that's actually an argument for boosting. You would be able to shoot the panel from
Franny anyway.
The
That's also
Like
true. Yeah.
230 usually. So
from
I
the
would try to
tower,
catch her up
boost
with
your way
me.
down, and then get to Silvio, knock him out, then get to
Okay, that's
Franny.
fine.
Imagine that. That'd be fantastic.
Think the others
But
are
unfortunately, we
fine.
can't boost. I will be writing
Yeah,
to the
like
F7
3
admin
steps
team
down, or
after
to get
our
the
RWC, don't
captain
worry.
by 3 downstairs, 3 steps or something.
But yeah, I mean,
Over.
it would help for
There's a
sure,
key.
but it's going to be a good map regardless,
There is a
boosting
key,
or
but
no
when you
boosting.
enter,
It will have its variation,
big,
variation in
just
strats,
like not in the main
etc.
hall, but
You
in
just want
first
a
on the
look for
side
that
on the
Franny
top
kill
staircase.
first.
Oh yeah, on the right. Yeah, I think
You don't
around the
really
corner.
want to
Yeah,
be
just
having
It's
that
it's like the
Francesca
circular
lying
stairwell,
around just
and then
because
there's
the
2 little rectangles
things with
going
her
down.
VIP
Right,
status and
exactly,
oh
there's a circus, so you don't need anything
god,
just for
she
that.
can be a bit of a nightmare.
Get
She
the
can
bonus
be a bit of a
besides.
nightmare. But hopefully, you see, I want to see 2 nice spins. I do want to see 2 nice quick spins. I do want to see
So I guess other than
these
that,
4 just race out a quick spin. I
If there's,
really
like, a
would
really
here
tough fetch one or
as our
something,
spin.
maybe you better be
But we
careful
coming
with
through
timing,
for
but
Sapienza,
single-elimination
and one of the
kill is
spins
my last
will
deal.
be
I guess I'll figure
Silvio
this out
Caruso.
management.
Circumcision knife is Roberto Vargas, and kitchen knife plague doctor
Nice
for
Roberto.
Francesca de Santis.
A little bit
Kitchen
one,
knife
preferably
again,
for hazmat.
as a hazmat suit for Silvio, and Francesca shotgun as the match. I like these. I like these.
And kitchen knife. Where would be that kitchen knife? In the.
There's a bit of a knifey spin in it.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
look,
kitchen.
it's because me and
Yeah,
Creedy are
but
British,
you
we're used to
start-
knives, aren't we?
You start left, so that's
But
perfect.
no, it's a nice spin. I like the disguises, of course. Roberto Vargas is always a nice one to try and see how they grab it, the approach to that. Technician start would make a lot of sense, especially for that second spin. Then of course the kitchen assistant start for the quicker
Yeah, as you
top
said.
spin. So not that bad of a spin really at all. As Observer will be our first to load in here, starting as the lab technician, grabbing the hazmat straight away. I think we'll see similar things from Mika, who also will be starting lab technician. So it will be Mika and Observer going with that bottom spin in fun, and Zero going with that top spin here. Mika with a lot of wishful shut the door. This is it is not illegal to take these disguise. It's not illegal to take this disguise, so you don't need to shut the door at all. So it's all fine. It's just Britain with this amount of knives. Oh yeah, it's not that. It's
Yeah.
not that much, man. You call that a knife? Crew just pulls out a 2-foot-long machete. This is a knife.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just a nice spin here. So even we take the camera around here for perhaps a quick Roberto grab, which would be nice to see, of course, grabbing that. And leaving it and buffering him by Silvio would be a good decision here. And we have to restart straight away because he just wandered off to Silvio straight away. Sometimes then you restart and then you just always goes to that little area. So this is a good thing from Rune there restarting as Mika will set up the EMP that will get seen by the technician, I think. I don't want to say it, but that might not work for Mika. That might not work at all.
Definitely don't need it.
You want to place it underneath the table. That yeah, I'm scared for Mika. But yeah, I mean, good progress from Observer here as a shotgun in this hazmat suit.
Okay.
We'll get one of the Manchester security guards upstairs. Hopefully the other one will come in as well for a simple thing. Oh, don't shoot Observer. Don't scare me like that. Just knock her out, please. Don't scare me.
He was my mansion security disguise.
Oh, this is really scary from Observer. What's he doing? He will get his way through. Is he gonna grab this? Yeah, I like this from Observer. I rate that. I respect it. We'll get in Francis your first cycle. So good to see. Don't shoot with that. Not ideal at all. But of course, someone's already investigating something. So this guy will investigate straight on. He will call him. I've just been made like an absolute mug in the first, in the place of 5 seconds. But yeah, in fun, really nicely buffering his Roberto the Sky, who she does grab straight away by the plague doctor. Has kitchen knife, of course, starting kitchen assistant. So we'll make his way up the stair, up the pipe here with the circumcision knife in hand and the kitchen knife in hand for that first Franny kill. Good stuff from Observer. Mika has knocked out Francesca and her guard, but the other little fucker is standing outside. So if you're Mika, how do you approach it? This guy will be enforcing the security disguise. You have to work your way around and knock him out. But there's a bunch of enforcers in here. He's moving. Oh, this guy is a pain in the arse, cuz. But Observer does get that first kill down on Franny in the meantime. Likewise with Observer in Fun even. So both of them having that first kill down, and we'll hopefully have the second kill very shortly. Observer will have to take a quick detour to the kitchen knife. In Fun doesn't, but it's not that bad. Language. Okay, Matty, you child. Zebra also getting that kill down straight away. Mika with a bit of trouble with this kill.
Take your time, just
As the guy now will walk into the room, fittingly enough, take your time, and we'll just. Wow, this guy is weird. What is this?
circumcision in Vargas.
So yeah,
Damn, you're fine.
real
Nice
good
job.
stuff from every player here and fun. Lovely lead coming through. Observer, not the most optimal things, getting Observer up here can be a bit hazardous. I get it, because he's in the hazmat suit. No, I should take a career path in comedy, I can't lie. But it does get a knock off onto the two guards nicely. And Sylvia will have to swap back into one here and come back round. We'll race to a kitchen knife as in Fun will use the EMP now for a quick arrival. So standard and so nice. We'll get the throw off, we'll drop down, and we'll have the exit in Fun. We'll be exiting first. Rune not that far behind Observer now, running to the kitchen. We'll grab a kitchen knife. It's on the other side, Observer. Get out a full tour. Who is this man? The sales assistant. But in Fun does finish first here. Rune will be a bit behind Mika. He might run to the exit, then press, will detonate the EMP on exit, and it probably won't work. But Observer's got such a nice lead here. On Mika, we'll swap back into the hazmat suit here. We'll plunge the kitchen knife into the back of Silvio's head eventually, and we'll swap back. Oh no, we'll just run down into the caves as the hazmat did not opt to set the kill up straight away. For the virus, of course, and so yeah, it's not that bad. Mika as well getting the kill. Will not detonate the. Oh, he's swapping back into the. No, Mika. I really hope the virus gets destroyed just so I get proof I can shut up. Detonate it now, Mika, please. Mika, please detonate it. Franny's guard is on an absolute. Where is this man going?
You know what?
Mate, I've had him in the caves
I'm
before.
not gonna do
He will
gunshot, just
detonate the.
do that.
Does he detonate it? No, he doesn't. Oh, please, Mika, detonate it. Make me look like a mug, please.
It cannot be the difference.
But Observer doesn't have the space for the EMP, so I have to go to the exit. And yes, Mika! It doesn't get destroyed, and Mika almost taken. Sapienza here, perhaps Observer. The slow method in terms of the Salak's height, and it will be the reason, potentially, why this has been lost for them. Mika, I thought that weren't a nice EMP placement, but fortunately for him it was. Slap bang in the middle of the laptop, and all that panicking for me was for nothing, as the game will be getting tied up 4-4 here.
Pressed.
Something just happened to Mika. I think he just spoke in chat as well.
They're out. Checking it from the Burley server. Let's go.
Yeah, really good stuff from the Jokerj refugees.
Unless I mean,
It will be a photo finish, but I will be sure it'll be waived because of the fact that it is, and because it's a photo finish. We'll head to a quick break before embarking on our side, of which you'll find out from the mission briefing. Quite frankly, I've not disguised this very well at all.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free, and since then he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again,
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Yeah, well, Dubai will be our next map, but Cree's still doing the photo finish calculations, was not waived by Observer. So it will be interesting to see what the results are. And I like Dubai, I've been playing it a lot recently, so I am excited for this decider. I'm sure not a lot of other people are. It's gonna be fun, I would assume. It's gonna be quick, as per every Dubai spin. If a spin takes longer than 3 minutes, it's got to be a pretty impressive spin for sure. And so that variation and strategy, what they do, it's just the quicker person, isn't it, really? If you can plan quick on Dubai, you're basically going to win the spin. And that's the type of map Dubai is. Dubai is a map.
Sure.
Oh, I can't even say it because Mando. I only say it if Mando was watching. Or playing. If Mando was playing, I'll say it. But unfortunately,
I'm so annoyed that
he isn't. I don't know where he is. Probably looking after his dogs or something.
came down to
Like a
that
responsible
39
adult.
yard. It's fine, yeah, no point looking back in it.
I know, imagine. Responsible
it.
adult. But yeah, it's going to be interesting here what we see. It's going to be quick, going to be fast. Of course, the crew starter here. I did talk about, like, I would assume that Jokerj Dash refugees will win. And they did. And the results will come through. Formulads waved the photo finish. Yeah. So yeah, it made a bit of time. They did decide to wait the photo finish just in time for us to have the bike out shortly, just in 5 minutes. So you've got me talking for 5 minutes. It's great. It's fantastic. Gosh, what more could you want other than me talking for the next 5 minutes about such a great map? And this break is going to be longer than the map itself. Like, it actually is. Unironically, it's going to be a quick map.
On the assassin.
Actually, the isolation, the both targets are down in 1 minute 5 seconds. That is crazy. But that's the type of map that Dubai is, of course, and can have its problems. But even then, the hardest thing about the spin about Dubai is just having the morale to actually play the map.
But it's also in the conference room.
Started doing rap gods past the time. No, I'm just not.
Which is next to the penthouse supply room agency pickup.
Okay. If you want to do rap god, you can simply go fuck yourself.
Bring it in.
That's
And
my
it's
thing to you,
absolutely,
mate.
tight, no doubt.
It's just, it'll be
They did the scissors.
whenever
Down
actually
below.
say this one to Matty. When have I ever done rap god? I'll keep talking about Dubai,
Yeah.
but I will not. I'm. Oh, this is crazy.
For the elevator.
Lego stuff as we. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, sure thing,
Venus
mate.
Vegas,
Believe what you
yeah.
want. Believe what you want.
Mention.
Mate, all of it user. I apparently went through all of
Honestly,
Rap God
unless it's sealed, just
in the
play
stuff as
flame
VC,
both
which
down
is
quickly is better, right?
Yes.
it's
so
definitely not
I
the weirdest thing to
start,
happen in the stuff as
or-
VC.
um,
But yeah, no.
or
We managed to waste a
execute
minute.
start,
We're doing well. So
basic
yeah, I
is
did actually. I did the
Yeah,
hard soul
I'll do
song.
that, 'cause it's,
Jubilee.
so we just
But yeah,
practice.
let's not talk about rap going on. Let's talk about our decider here. Of course, it is important. Of course, the loser has some pride left to take after this game. Of course, third place game will take place. Of course, first place, second place, and third place all earning prize money. So, something to play for in all aspects of this, and I'm sure €25 is pretty good, isn't it?
Like to dump Carl
Shut up,
to the
Matthew.
staircase.
That is
Where you
that's
approach
not
him from.
Oh, and then just exit the elevator.
Yes.
I'm very disappointed in that. I'm
Of course, the
very
same for
disappointed in
Marcus.
that comment,
Well,
Matthew.
if it's double loud, then it's also screwed. But I can switch disguise that way.
Yeah. So dealt with
How safe
the
is
guy
your
there,
follow-up
and
objective for
we'll be
Marcus?
back very
It just
soon
worked,
with
right?
Dubai. I like it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be quick, especially. I do want to see some quick spins. Like just anything that's remotely sub 2 minutes, like sub 1.5 minutes. I want to see something like that. You know, I like Dartmour. I like quick things. So I don't want to see this loud skydiver suit bullshit that everyone hopes for. Of course, fire never allowed, so it won't be seeing any of that action coming through. None of the long dragon,
So you
so to
get
say.
the
The assassin as well, but that's just
Yeah,
all
I
on the
got
side to grab it. That's something funny. There is loud things, there's map, etc.
All should be okay. Elevator and
All in all, we're gonna have a quick map here, whether you
I
like it
mean,
or
a
not.
little bit of
We'll hopefully have a
fear
quick
in it,
map here,
but
whether you like it or
realistically,
not.
I'd just play it
And
safe
yeah, I just want to see something quick. You know, something like Carl Ingram injected poison as the art crew, then
upstairs, I'm really scared. But
Marcus next snappers. I don't know, something crazy like that. I want to see something quick
Very awkward
on both
suit-
spins, not just
suit
one, on both
and
spins. That
jamming
would be really
combination
interesting.
where
Their
you either
approaches
just
and
get him
that.
up
Yeah, it's just gonna
and
be
you figure
gonna be
it
a
out if
fun
it's
and quick one here,
case.
and double life. And yeah, exactly. Something like that. Double life. It's still challenging to do,
Okay.
but like
Oh my
it's
God, I
still
need
quick.
to-
You know, there's a bit of a risk and reward there, so to say. And our double spins will be coming in 5 seconds now. Carl Ingram and Marcus Stuyvesant will be eliminated out of this world in pretty quick fashion here, as our spins will be Carl Ingram, electrocution, event security, and next snap suit for Marcus. One quick spin, fire axe, art
But
crew
the bottom
for
is-
for Carl,
the
and
bottom
then
is very
Marcus,
easy
explosion
in
accident
Spanish,
from
you can take it
Rescue.
faster.
Another quick spin. We have some quick spins here. We have some very quick spins here. Close enough, mate. You're like 500. No, I'm not taking that as close enough, Sparkles. But yeah, it's quick. Like even then, the Marcus and the Carl, the top spin, you could say, oh, as long as it's suit. Yeah, but even then, man, it's still
It's gonna
rapid.
be where the other tech crew working.
Like the
yes,
Carl
okay.
kill, of course, don't
It's
require.
something
There's a water cooler right next to him. It's a free kill.
Okay.
It's a free kill. As Infam will be doing that suit spin. We're in a bit of a longer plan here, and this is what I said about Dubai. If you plan slower, the chance of you losing, you'd have to bag on your opponent to rip. And that's what we're seeing here from Rune. Nico in a bit of an unconventional way around, so to say, with these knockouts, and does get one off eventually. That guy will see the oh gosh, not dead body. Thank the fucking Lord, it isn't dead. But we'll get knockouts onto everyone respectively. Of course, doing that bottom spin here, will have to grab the fire axe, which of course is right next to the Marcus isolation. So in that bad Infam will start the suit and has a nice 30 seconds lead onto Zerun here, and this is what we said: the quicker spin, the quicker plan, all the difference here, and he will have this kill done, and this spin done shortly. Will lock down Marcus here, but it ain't an issue. Will stay in the suit as well. Of course, needs that Marcus kill. We'll have to stay behind the door for an extra bit of time here and let all the guards respectively pass. But of course, the door is busted open. They have to wait a little bit longer here. But of course, the event security does not
Nice.
enforce this area.
fire axe.
Still not much of a problem here, as Steven
Yes.
also making his way up here, and Infam, good knowledge there to let Marcus pass first. We'll get a knockout onto the event security, then onto Marcus, of course. Still has to deal with the other event security down here because he will route back around this way. And there's another replan from Zerun. So unfortunate there. As Infam now will do this distraction off just in time. Dust will bag it into the event security now. Just needs to knock out these two, and he's basically there at the exit. As Observer now will make his way up
And
with a
on
fire axe in the event security. Likewise, with Mika here going up towards Carl here, we'll just have to grab the art crew here to make their way up. So yeah, fun. Taking the long way around. What's he there? Oh, he's left a taser here. Oh, that's poor from him. Fun. A bit more time added, but you know, with the rip from Zebra, who opts for a seeker on to
Marcus is
Marcus.
the
Interesting
explosion
decision, so to
downstairs.
say.
The crew is this one.
playing with fire a little bit
Yeah,
here. I do like the change up here, to be honest. I do
Yeah,
like it.
it's-
I do like
I
it.
just had
But
to,
I think it's so that,
because I couldn't get past.
yeah, no, I
Okay.
did that spin in 1 minute, user. It was great.
So
But
it's
yeah,
Jokerj
Observer
is
with 1
down,
kill
it's
down.
Ninja Top
Not
one.
1 kill down just yet. We'll get the arc and come back up. Didn't have an SMG, unfortunately, from the guards who opened the doors. We had to go up and round. But a rip from
Oh,
Observer.
What?
Oh,
Heard opening the door, I
some random guy
think.
just starting at the
And
start,
then
so
fun
it
now.
happened
Just
right
has to
away.
get
All
this
the
kill
doors
down
were
shortly.
closed,
But
people to investigate.
does Meek have another rip here?
Ah,
Have we seen a bit of a rip fresh come through?
is it the hatchet maybe?
Perhaps.
So dumb.
Not what you want to see, really.
I just jumped straight back
But
into
yeah, it's
the
getting a
game.
bit interesting here. In fun, does have that kill on to Marcus, so will be our first finish. Just a bit of a job left as the Observer does rip as well. Now Mika carries on playing, but another restart coming through from Z-Rune. It's adding up here. Observer and him, very tense situations from the pair of them here. It's getting close. It's getting close. Of course, no time limit. It's just the first to finish now. Mika with the fire axe up does make her way all the way back up
It's fine, right?
to Carla, but of course the arc route right there, it's not that bad of a spin at all. So to say, as the
Yeah,
Observer does
the
go
isolation's down,
slightly
it's
longer arc route isolation, perhaps. Chanking both these two here. Good stuff indeed. Just have to knock out the pair of them here, and he should be fine. To potentially just have this setup done really quickly and have enough time to get down to the Marcus isolation. We'll leave his arc up here. Pick up the SMG, please, Observer. No, he will just pick up the assault rifle so he can actually carry it in this disguise. We'll leave his arc crew up by Marcus. We don't have to have that detour like he did last time, which did result in him ripping. But Mika as well has both kills down. The exit nearby will detonate a thing for Marcus. That is him done. So it's a race between Z-Rune and Observer now, but Observer has the much quicker spin for sure. So that he will be done very shortly. That's all I can say really. We'll be getting a knock off onto these two here, and yeah, Observer is such a big lead here. So that's to get a propane, but that's not much of a detour anyways. From this spot, and other than that, in such a comfortable position here. He'll have to go down to the fire axe here for Carly even. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty slow, but it makes up for it in terms of Z-Runes. Struggling, the guy coming up the stairs with the briefcase, but fortunately for him, is not seen. Will pick up his assault rifle to open up the door again in a safe fashion. Does not rip him this time, as he will make his way back up to Kyle. And yeah, this will be the spin hopefully done very soon. Of course, will be an accident kill onto Marcus, but a lot of knocked out bodies around. Does fall back into the arc with disguise here, and we'll get that kill off. Of course, can just hop down to the places with propanes, and he might even just do that now, just save a bit more time. We'll drop his Shasha, of course, making a lot of sense, and he will grab the propane here. Z-Rune and Spawn Bother. This is not something we see often with electrocution. Oh, he does get a lot down. Is salvageable. We'll get a leg shot off onto him to try and make it quicker, but combat from Z-Rune. He tried something risky there, unfortunately it did not pay off. The Observer now right by the exit. We'll have to swap back into the event security here, block the propane. A simple task, so to say. And this will be the Formulads after Observer breaks the propane. But no, Cole's found. Oh, this is the issue with them loud kills.
What?
The guards can turn around and see Carl. That's exactly what's happened.
okay,
Observing
fine.
every time you have a loud mark,
So
you just have to
say
drag him
the
away a
very
little
many
bit,
times.
and that's the issue with these loud kills. So synchronized restarts from Observer and Zero now back to level terms, and I'm sure the pressure is building up for the two of them. It's said to be a
Very
quick map
unfortunate
with
that it
quick
was
spins, and we
instant
have
as
got
well.
that, but the issues with Dubai coming through once again. Run whip has turned into 2, has turned into 3, has turned into 4, has turned into 5 in some instances.
It really shouldn't be the case, honestly.
And yeah, that's the type of map Dubai
so
is
lucky.
here.
I'll do him later. He doesn't need to be dealt with now.
Yeah, take the one-handed. Take the one-handed. You can keep. No, you can keep the disguise. Keep the disguise. Change it back to the art crew.
I will not take any more map free slander. Yeah, exactly. I've got my dinner right next to me. It's going cold. Come on, Observer. Respect me, man. My dinner's going cold and all this. No, but yeah, Observer now.
It's fine.
Getting the isolation off on to Marcus. Again, we have seen this evolve into the fact that we just knock out guard beforehand, so we don't have to worry about this shot.
I have something
Which
to
he will pick up his crowbar
figure out
first
this
before
too.
doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, another restart from Rune here. Just not comfortable with this suit isolation at all, really. On spine, it is really
It happens. Don't worry.
showing here now, and pressure
Not gonna move
building
quicker.
up. Observer now will get her a knockout again, and hopefully we just see him drag Kyle again. That's all I want, just drag Kyle. If you have a Glaucon kill onto Marcus, please, everyone, anyone that hears this message,
Open the door with the SMG
drag
you
Kyle.
have.
It's worth it, trust me, it's worth it. He will get his way back through the door. He has an SMG this time. This will be Observer getting this Marcus, the Kyle kill
Yes.
done
Yeah, you should.
again, and the Marcus kill,
Danger,
of
somehow
course,
catching you back
nearby as well. Like, it's not that much of a difference
No,
before
no.
them. And he will, yes, Observer.
Bad one for
He
some
does
reason.
drag Kyle.
But
Woo!
I don't
Can we have
like
some
this skill.
pod champs, please?
it's even
Because
worse than check. You
Observer's
should check
learned
your
very
next to
nicely
get
this
this over
lesson,
to the right.
and we'll have this kill
Over
down.
here?
We'll leave
Yes.
him there. We'll drag him even. Oh, this is great from Observer, making it even more safe here. Making sure he definitely won't be found.
And now,
By the
propane
event
is
security,
gonna
they can't see him. And he will
be-
drop back down to propane here, and
I hate this.
Zero
timing.
on a bit of a
I think
madness
everyone
here,
would
Carl.
love to that.
We'll try and get
Yeah,
something
I
off
just
onto
don't
them. We'll
know
see.
who
Oh,
has
get a chunk off
PC
onto
in
Sgáil. The
there,
camera's
so I
right
just-
there.
Timing.
Lordy lord.
Rooting for you. You can go through
There
this
isn't.
door
He
if
can't knock him out here either, because the fact there is a literally enforcer right there. The
Security.
camera.
Like,
Yes.
it's
Most of
fine.
the body and that's there ripped from Zero, and we don't see that often that it is showing here. And yeah, you can hear him. Oh, that's great. You can actually hear him from the Observer.
Oh, let's hope so.
Oh my god, I need to turn them up. Unfortunately, it's too late for me to turn them off as an Observer. Does get the last kill
Yeah.
down. We'll exit with green guns this time. Carl
Please,
not being found.
please,
The Formulads will be
please,
taking the
please.
buy in the
Okay,
map.
let's see no message
And the
then.
series.
Yeah.
I
6
don't
to
deserve
4
that
in
to
an
buy in
absolute
this fight.
thriller of our first semi-finals
match
here.
you would
GG's
deserve.
indeed.
Yeah. It's a good watch, right?
Hmm.
Bruh. I can't believe it went from Sappy to a knee. How did I get that second rip?
Yeah, well played from all sides.
Please don't
Even
tell me if you
really
see
unfortunate
chat anywhere.
I won't
with
stand
that
when
device.
I'm
Man,
now.
just couldn't really get going the suit.
Because-
It really did baffle him a lot,
Yeah,
really, you
that's
could
what
say.
we
And
just-
We did it.
Let's
unfortunately for him, the
fucking
job.
go.
Ah.
It's not all over. It's not all over for the pair
Ah.
here. And then
Jesus
we'll move
Christ.
to
Christ.
third place round. The Formulads in the
It's-
final.
It's just the tenses of
we should
deciders.
look at the
It
brackets
happens
now.
to both
I mean,
sides.
we'll see. The winner of the game in 2 hours, Stuffers, 10 Builders, Moonpapier will face myself, and Fanium. And the winner of that will play the Formulads in the final, the upcoming game. Of course, there's only one upcoming game left at the moment, which is not put on this tournament, but it will be happening in just under 2 hours at 21 CST. The other semi-final, we'll look again at the brackets, just for reference. The winner of that going to the final. The loser will play the Jokerj Refugees in that third place game if it goes ahead, and it's up for a good one. This is again to the 10 stages here. The game's going to be intense, quick, and rapid. And the first one lived up to the amazing standards. The Dubai was thrilling, the Mumbai was thrilling, the Sapienza was thrilling, the Sgáil was thrilling, and that's what nice. The start things off that Miami was great. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much, Crudy, for covering this very last minute with the admin duties. Underappreciated job. So good from Crudy. And I rate this slightly kill on Sierra. If I was playing Miami, I'd ask for it, but unfortunately there's no Miami tonight. But if you do Madden my game, Crudy, give me an easy map 3, please. I need to complete one, just so I can shout sparkles. But yeah, that's all from me there. Very well played. The Formulads into the final of the Providence Cup. Of course, the winner getting 150 euros per team, 75 euros per player, and the operative role, the constant role. I don't know what one, but it's one of them. I don't know my stuff. But yeah, I'll go back to the idler. Thank you all very much. I'll see you again very soon. Hopefully RWC, which will probably be soon, of course. Sign up. There's still some spaces left with only 2 games left. Bye bye.